Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right, so that's our load. And I am sweating like crazy now. On both sides. I think that's just from me wiping. Yeah, that's just from me wiping my forehead. Man. So any questions, you know where to leave them. So we got some great news just before we pulled in here, or just before we got to this location. I need the air. Man, this is... Whew. I've been trying to get approved for a mortgage, and Friday they called me up. They wanted to verify the lien release for my tractor and make sure that it was actually done being paid off. they had told me last year that they were not ready to. Basically, they denied my loan for the simple fact of my truck payment. So as soon as my truck payment was paid off in March, I reapplied, resent them the application, sent them everything, and it took them until the 6th, which was last Thursday, to review, put it through for a review. And I think the guy that I sent it to had just forgotten to put me through sooner. I doubt they're meeting every 3 months. So, regardless, she called me up on Friday, wanted to verify the lien release. I sent her that. She said everything looks good, and that this person Terry would be calling me next. She called me just before I got here, like I said, approved me for the loan. So I should be hearing from the realtor sometime today or tomorrow, and going to start finding a house to buy, obviously. So as far as that goes, that's putting a cancellation to my planned vacation for this year. I want to make sure I have all the money I possibly need to get the house done. So we're going to cancel Disney for this year, and we're going to do it next year. It might be sooner in the year. I didn't really like that we chose the middle of August, so we might go towards, might shoot down for one of the weeks during the year. Come on, Jesus. Yep. Pointing me to the scale. I already know to go to the scale. Can't get on the scale with the freaking propane guy in my way. Ooh, I just clipped the curb 3 times. Son of a bitch. I hope I didn't hurt my tires. Alright, let me go check out. Alright, we didn't hurt the tires, we just scuffed them a bit. Wasn't my intention, but it happens at times. Was trying to make sure I cleared the trailer because they had the curbs right at the edges, and you're coming at an angle. You guys seen it when I left the scale, but it's on an angle there. So I'm trying to come in on an angle, and I was paid too much attention to the propane truck that was off to the side, so I didn't set up properly. And like I said, it happens. What are you gonna do? Now I could go 719 miles, 12 hours and 47 minutes. This is compared to according to the GPS, or 752 miles and 13 hours and 16 minutes. So it's an extra 30 miles, 30 minutes roughly. 20, 30, 33 extra 33 miles to go into Ohio and take 77 straight down. Real quick, our grand totals, we got 7 pieces and 44,600 pounds is what they're telling us. But now, according to the GPS, it tells us 719 miles at 12 hours and 47 minutes. That goes by the speed limit that's set on those roads, roughly. The problem with the 719 miles is that goes 79 to US 19 to I-77, and going that route, like I said last time, when you hit that US 19 and some spots on 79 where you're climbing these hills, you're not doing the 70 mile an hour speed limit. So I already lose that half an hour, 45 minutes, possibly even up to an hour of time climbing the hills. where I do have some hills I still have to climb, taking 77 straight down. I have the one spot in, I think it's 7764 that come together, or 7766, or something like that. 66 doesn't sound right. I think it's 7764. There's the one spot where it's real windy in there. So if we were to take that way, I mean, those spots are going to slow us down a little bit, but not as much as we're going to lose time on 77. Now, when I came back up 2 weeks ago, I had the reels. In case you guys are wondering, I'm drinking Goya coconut water. But I just found out this morning when I opened it, I took a sip of it, and it comes with pulp. So it's got little chunks of coconut in there. And at first I almost spit it out, and I took a quick look at the can because it was kind of like a gooey feeling. Anyway, when we came back up, we had reels, and because we were coming out of Winston-Salem, we were more east, and for me to go back up into Ohio, it was an extra almost an extra 50, 60 miles. It was much more, but at the same time, it didn't make any sense to take the longer route because I was only roughly 25,000 pounds on them reels, so I didn't get held back as much climbing them hills on 19. I really didn't get held back much at all. This thing pulled right up them hills with that 26,000 pounds. So anyway, that's that. We got an ETA of 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. We should be down there about 12:30. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna go crazy tonight. Well, I'm gonna knock out my hours tonight, but I'm probably gonna stop probably as soon as I enter North Carolina. I'm not gonna go down into Charlotte or anything like that, because by the time I get down there, there's not gonna be any parking spots. So I'm probably gonna get right around the north side of North Carolina and pull into one of the rest areas, and then start up in the morning, run through North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina, and hopefully we'll have another load lined up. I was gonna book a load on Friday evening and hope that it was still there this morning, but 8:30 this morning the load was gone, so I probably wouldn't have had it anyway. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will either see you tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay safe.